Brony. There we go. You can also say I look ridiculous in these headphones. But they sound good, and they're decent. They're decently comfortable. Okay, I think I can just hit continue today. And when we last left our hero, we had knocked out the thug, and we were just about to go inside and do the rescuing. So let's do this. Come on, Del Nero. Do the rescuing. Find girl and be hero. That's a long way to walk there. Alright, so what do we got here?
The airport control tower.
Yeah, alright. There's a man standing by an airplane.
That's the same guy I saw in my dream, the Turk. His presence here is anything but reassuring. That guy wouldn't think twice about putting a bullet between my eyes if he saw me.
Game screen, okay, good. Well, why don't we just punch the guy? No, stick him up. We'll do a preemptive strike.
Too risky.
Aw, alright. So what else we got here? Windows and doors. Always like windows and doors. What's in this window?
Seems like someone's in there.
You're a stinker of a man, Edward.
I don't understand this hostility towards me.
It's Greta.
I'd like to remind you that most of what you've got because of me.
If you're talking about that sick feeling that I get when I hear your name, yes, that's all because of you.
What a sharp tongue, sweetheart.
Don't call me sweetheart.
Once upon a time, you liked it when I called you that.
Once upon a time, I was just a girl. Too naive to understand what a bastard you are.
So I'm a bastard. You didn't feel that way when I gave you the money to keep that stupid bar for losers open.
You didn't give me that money for free. You used it to buy my youth.
Ha.
Everything has a price, sweetheart. You just have to figure out what it is.
Even the life of a girl?
To tell the truth, that girl belonged to us well before your detective found her.
She's just a kid. She doesn't belong to anyone.
Don't let appearances fool you. That girl is more dangerous than you can imagine.
Is she
How
a
dangerous
mutant?
could a kid be?
I don't know. I'm not interested in these things. I'm just interested in what they might give me for her.
Money. Everything boils down to money for you.
Not this time. There's something more interesting than money.
Cheesecakes.
Sweetheart, you'd do well to keep your nose out of this, or you'll end up like your detective.
Jack, where is he now?
Don't worry. Your little friend is safe. Not feeling too well, but safe.
I'm insulted.
Even if I can't guarantee that he'll stay that way for long.
You're a bastard, Edward.
Calm down. I don't want to blush with all these compliments. Anyway, my dear little flying Dutch girl, I have some business to take care of now, so have a nice stay in this room, made up just for you.
Coward.
As long as it's not filled with explosives. Alright, let's rescue...
Greta is behind this door. I have to get her out of there.
Ah, lockpicking.
No clue.
But is that not the lockpicking set?
These are my lockpicking tools.
Yeah.
These trinkets have come.
So, lockpick.
No clue. Greta is behind.
Why is it not letting me lockpick?
Greta!
Jack! How did you get here?
Long story. We don't have time now. I have to find Emily before the plane takes off.
Emily?
Yes, that's the girl's name.
How do you know that?
You won't believe me, but it came to me in a dream.
What are you planning to do?
If I find a way to distract them, I can get Emily without anyone seeing. When they find out what happened, we'll be far away.
We'll just
And how are you
take
planning to leave this place?
We'll take the plane.
John's cab is parked about a half-mile from here, but I need your help.
I won't be of much help locked up in this place.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to get you out.
With my
Okay.
I'm
lockpicking
going.
skills.
Jack,
What?
I guess you heard the conversation between me and Marcetti.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I should have told you.
Greta, there's nothing to explain.
I know, but
Greta, we don't have time now. We have to get Emily off that damn airplane.
Exactly. Why don't you just steal the airplane? Okay.
Greta's?
Yes, so we'll use the lockpicks.
I don't see how I could use them together.
The one time when I really need to use the lockpicks,
I can't get...
they don't want me to use the lockpicks. Like, really? Why can't I use
Impossible.
the lockpicks? It's just...
The air...
Can I enter the control tower?
This must be the antenna for radio communications.
We'll climb the antenna
Right now, I
and...
can't think of anything.
No? Alright. We will...
I don't think that this is the type of situation that you can resolve with words.
Darn. Okay. I must have missed something. Crowbar. Okay, maybe. Maybe. Oh, unless it got used up when I knocked out the other guy. Yeah, take your time, Del Nero. It's fine. Oh, you're right. I still have the crowbar. You say that, but the lockpicks would have been even quieter. Why can't I use the lockpicks?
Yes, I just have to be careful not to make too much noise.
Good call, Syriar.
Jack, the thing with Marcetti was a long time ago. I was one of the many dancers that worked at his joints in Little Italy. We shared a few words every so often, but nothing more.
Yeah.
Then one day, my old man got sick. This strange disease he picked up during the war that seemed to have been dormant until then. With the money I was making, I was barely managing to pay for the treatments that he needed, but his joint was losing money. So I asked Edward for help. The money I needed was nothing for him. He gave it to me without any problems. But I had no idea about what would have happened afterwards. I became his property. My life was his. I never said anything to my old man.
Come on now,
Proud as he
slavery was
he would
illegal.
kill himself rather than see his daughter in that situation. But he died a few years later when his disease got worse. I left my career as a dancer and I focused on the red tulip, the thing my father loved the most. Edward didn't call
Hey
me
Wayne,
anymore.
is this
He
the
probably
same voice
bought
actress
a
who
younger woman and
played
wasn't
Cordelia?
interested in me anymore. I was free, but I had no reason to be happy.
Greta, we all have things that we do in our lives that we aren't proud of. You don't need to explain yourself. Certainly not to me. I'm just one of the many losers that come into your joint to ruin his liver.
Jack, you know how I feel about you.
Women and gambling. If you think you know anything about either, it won't be long before you step in it.
Just this once, can you set your cynicism aside?
It's not cynicism, kid. It's just my way to survive.
Jack. Jack.
Oh no.
Jack.
He fainted. He's having another vision. What'll he do?
McLean, we're here.
Good.
Nicholas said that the professor is hidden inside the museum, top floor, room 13. The back door was left open. You shouldn't have any problems, but keep your eyes well open anyway.
I'll keep that in mind.
We'll be waiting for you here.
Back
I won't be
here
long.
again, huh? Alright. Well. So I guess this is where we pick up the girl. Girl. Girl? Girl. Gotta roll your R's for it. Girl. Grill. Emily. We'll just walk right in the back door.
It's locked. I hate when things don't turn out as planned.
Really? The one thing he said was the door was unlocked.
Count me out, thanks.
Alright,
I can do without it.
Oh.
It's just a ladder. It's no use to me. According to the information, I should have found this door open, but it's locked.
Does McLean have lockpicking tools? No. Can we shoot it?
Well, I don't want to waste time with locked doors. I'll just open it my way.
Pachow! Never mind. I'll shoot the lock. Okay. Let's see. Do we have to do the whole maze thing again, or can I just go up and do it? Because technically, McLean doesn't know where the room is.
It's the main entrance from the street.
Right. We need to go this way. Ah.
The professor's office is in room 13, top floor. I should be able to figure out how to get there.
Alright, good.
It was more difficult than I thought, but here I am. This is where Professor Zindler is.
Alright, Mr. Zindler. Stick 'em up. You've got a date with... well... death, I suppose.
It's Professor Zindler's office.
Yes, so open it up.
When I enter in the office, I find the professor.
He's not dead yet. Points
You
for him.
finally made it, he says. You're finally here. I know everything from this recording. Are you the man who's supposed to save us? The answer is simple. No.
Gasp. Gasp.
Find the professor, kill him, and get back what he took from us. These are the orders. Black Lily's orders. Get back what he took from us. I think about documents, cash, or some strange object. But not this. A girl? I have to kidnap a kid? She's Emily's age, my sister's age when she disappeared, and I couldn't protect her. A couple of voices, I guess what's left of me conscience, start to fight in me head. A girl. I can't give a girl to Black Lily. The voices win. I take the girl and I head straight for the entrance, taking a different way. I wasted some time and the Turk will be suspicious. He might come in the museum.
Alright, so...
I'm not wrong.
So that
McLean is taking too long.
answers that
Something's
question.
not right. Oscar, you keep guard here. I'm going to check whether everything is going as planned.
So how do we escape? Escape.
Damn it, the Turk got suspicious of me taking so long. It'll take him a while to figure out what happened. Better use this opportunity to get out of here.
Doesn't he know where the thing is? Alright.
If I hide behind the crates, Oscar shouldn't see me.
Alright, so we're gonna do some hiding and stealth. Aha, I see. He's got a look pattern. Let's just wait patiently here. Okay, he needs to be looking that way. Turn around. Okay. And turn around. Aha! As if by magic. We have snuck. Successfully did the sneak, as it were. Keep going. Don't stop there, man. You have to steal a car now.
Good. Now I just have to figure out how to get as far away as possible from here.
Presumably, the car. That was quite the twist, I dare say. Ha.
They left the car unlocked. I'll just borrow it.
And by borrow, I mean
Run away,
steal.
Sean. Run away as far as possible. You've done some pretty dumb things in your life, but this beats them all. Standing up to Black Lily to protect a girl?
Girl.
It's this type of sentimentality that'll get you killed. But maybe it's better that way. A man once told me it's not how you live, but how you die that says who you are. And I don't want to die a murderer.
Then why did you kill a man? So, our pal, the old pal, had been actively working with the mob.
Jack, you've finally come to.
Then he was all like, I don't
That's the
want to
second
work
time
with
I've
the
ended up
mob
on the floor
anymore.
today.
And that's why he was
I should
running
start
away.
taking boxing lessons. It seems to be all the rage right now.
And the
What are we
girl's
going
name
to
is
do
not
now?
Emily.
We're trapped.
And the plane will leave soon. We need to get out of here.
Jack?
Victoria,
Yeah, it's me. You should have followed my advice and never left that storeroom.
Oh well.
I have a hard time following the advice of someone who first ties me up and then uses me as a punching bag.
You know that wasn't my idea. Right from the beginning, I tried to make sure you wouldn't get involved.
Why
When
do
this
you
is all
have
over,
different
Remind me
subtitles?
to give you a box of chocolates as a thank you.
Jack, I know all this seems wrong to you.
Wrong? Betting money on a lame horse is wrong. Kidnapping a girl to sacrifice her to some phantom divinity is crazy.
Jack, neither of us can stop the destiny of this girl.
Destiny. Destiny? You keep repeating this word.
Is
As
that
if
her
in the
name?
name of destiny, you could commit the most atrocious crimes.
As hard as it might be to believe, I'd like to let that girl go too. She's certainly not responsible for this situation.
What
but
situation?
It's our duty to make sure that she fulfills the purpose for which she was born.
The purpose for which she was born? And since when does Black Lily help girls fulfill their destiny?
Black Lily? Do you really think I work for Black Lily, Jack?
No? So what is it? A special partnership? A part-time job to round out your salary?
Jack, Black Lily is just a pawn we use to get the girl here in New York. It's them working for us.
And who is this us?
The
The less
Illuminati.
you know, Jack, the better it is for you.
Victoria, who's behind this?
I'm sorry, Jack. Maybe one day we'll meet again and I'll tell you everything. But I have to go now. I have a plane to catch. I gave specific orders that you and your friend be released after I leave. But don't try to follow us. It'd be pointless.
Victoria, wait.
Goodbye, Jack.
Victoria!
Dannazione.
This whole thing is ridiculous.
I don't care if it's ridiculous or not. That girl is not leaving this airport. I'll stop her, even if it's the last thing I do.
Alright, time for some lock-picking skills.
No clue. At
Oh.
least none that makes any sense.
Alright, time for some... Oh, they took the crowbar.
I have to figure out a way to...
Punch the door! Punch it!
It's closed from the outside.
So punch it.
The window is blocked by grates. The grates are too narrow to pass through.
What else we got in here? Rocket ship?
From the signs on these tanks, there must be liquid propane gas in them.
Dangerous. Let's pick it up.
And what should I use them with? Yes, it could work.
Alright. What else we got in here? So now we just...
Doesn't make sense.
We just light it up.
I don't see how...
No. We shoot it and cause an explosion.
And now let's get out of here.
Yes. We've
Ready.
got a date
Take cover.
with destiny. Hey! Now we get to see the beginning of the game
I
again.
have to stop that plane from leaving.
What are you going to do?
Ow,
I don't
black
know
eye.
yet. You get the car. It's hidden in the trees near the entrance. The keys are on the dash.
Okay,
Keep the engine running. We need to leave as soon as I get the girl.
Jack,
Yes?
be careful.
There's no time to be careful. Not this time. Greta, go.
Alright. Time for Del Nero to get shot. Again!
Dannazione. It's too late.
Bit
Looks
of,
like you're too late, Del Nero.
that's what I just said.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you on that plane?
I hate traveling. I'm not the kind of guy who crosses the desert on a camel. I prefer the comfort of the big city.
That's an
Moreover,
airplane, not
had
a
I
camel.
left, I would have missed the chance to deal with you. You made me look ridiculous in the eyes of the organization, and I don't have any intention of letting you get away with it.
And what do you want to do? Kill me? I can see it on your face that you've never shot anyone. You're not that kind of guy. You send your men to do your dirty work.
You're right. I've never shot anyone, even though many men and women died because I ordered it.
How brave.
But you know, there's a first time for everything.
I'm
Gasp!
dead.
Oh, well,
There's nothing else I can do.
cool. The end. Thanks for
Emily,
watching.
Greta.
Hope you
I'm
enjoyed.
sorry. I couldn't protect you.
And now the post game.
It's over.
Well, when you're in the
I'm
underworld.
dead. Emily, Greta, I let myself get knocked off by the first idiot that came around. Tomorrow, I'll be one of the many names that fill the newspaper's crime report.
If there
Or
even
maybe
is
not
one.
even that. Maybe they'll just throw my body in the East River, or in some dump. No one will realize I'm gone. Except for that stingy Slavonsky when he'll come to collect the rent. Nice life. Who knows what kind of place this is? I only see strange white lights in front of me.
It's a Bacta
Is
tank.
this heaven? Let's not kid ourselves. Heaven isn't the place for a washed-up detective with a drinking problem. It's got to be hell. At least I'll see a lot of my old friends. I thought hell would be different. You know? Fire, flames, strange creatures with horns. There's just water here. Water and strange hanging wires.
Dead end. Ooh. Symbolism. Yes.
A huge clock suspended in midair. I know I should be surprised, but I doubt this is the strangest thing I'll see in this place.
Let's fiddle with it.
It seems to have stopped. It seems to... The hands aren't moving.
Oh. I don't know about underworld. This is more like an in-between world. A limbo, if you will. Or sort of like an alternate dimension from Twin Peaks or some such, you know.
A pub in the middle of hell. I'm starting to like this place.
Oh yeah, you can get Marilyn Monroe and Elvis in there, have a nice ice cream sundae.
There's a guy at the bar.
Let us talk to ourselves. Or, you know.
Jack, it's been ages.
Ah, there you are.
Sean?
Old friend.
Right. Haven't seen you for a while.
What is this place?
This is no place, and is nowhere.
Am I dead?
It's the underwear.
Yes, Jack, you're dead.
Oh,
Like
well.
me.
Well, if this is hell, it isn't too bad.
True. The booze is free, and you don't have to worry about your liver. You're already dead. I'm sure you have a few questions for me. Ask what you want, but I'm warning you, we don't have much time.
I didn't think that time would be a problem here.
It counts more than you can imagine. Come on, Jack, ask what you want to know.
Why did you lie at Valenti's trial?
I thought you'd ask me that.
I spent a year in the clink for that. I think you owe me.
You're right. The answer is simple. The most obvious one. Money.
Blast.
You sold out for money?
Right. A police's salary wasn't enough to pay me old man's debts. He loved to play them horses, and he was in deep with the Valenti family. That good for nothing. He was a bad father and an even worse gambler. He bet it all on the horses and never won once. We were at the track the day me sister disappeared. Too focused on watching that damned horse that no one would have placed a buck on to realize that his daughter wasn't there anymore.
Blast.
My old man. A man that the world would have been better off without. He racked up so many debts that I would have needed 2 lives to get the money together. And Valenti knew it. That's why he offered me a solution to the whole problem. Both his kids had been arrested for booze trafficking. The judge gave them a year in the slammer each. But those two brats, spoiled by their mob father, wouldn't have lasted a week in prison. Valente's idea was simple. I was supposed to get his kids out of this mess by saying that I was the one who committed their crimes. I would have been discharged from the police, and I would have served their sentence. In exchange, me old man's debts would have been like they'd never happened. But I didn't know your name would come up at the trial, Jack. You were supposed to be left out of this whole mess.
Why haven't you ever told me this story?
I was dead.
The week after the trial, me old man died. According to the police, some crazy guy put a bullet in his back during a bar fight. Funny coincidence, especially considering that the day before, a guy tried to stab me in Harlem for no reason. Arturo Valente wanted me dead. His kids were free. He got what he wanted, and killing me was the easiest way to cover his tracks.
Yeah.
Had I told you this story, he would have tried to kill you too. I decided to leave New York and move to Los Angeles, thinking that I could leave everything behind me. But you can't forget your past. No one wanted a corrupt ex-police officer underfoot. It was impossible to find a job.
Bah.
Until one day, when some fat guy comes up to me in a bar and offers me a job. I'd have to kill a guy who was in Los Angeles on business.
Oh,
A guy comes
really?
out of nowhere and offers you a job as a hitman. What kind of story is this?
I thought the same thing. The fat guy showed me a photograph of the future victim, sure that I'd accept. And he was right. I did. The guy in the photograph was Arturo Valente.
Well,
Because
I'll
of him,
be.
I didn't have a family or a job anymore, and the only thing I had left was a thirst for revenge that only an Irishman can understand. I did the job, and so I started working for Black Lily. Good story, huh? Maybe I'll write a book about it one day. I wonder if there are any publishers around here.
Exposition
Maybe I'll ask
done.
around.
So, what
What
am I doing
here?
here?
You're trying to understand
Understand what?
what destiny is.
Destiny?
Isn't that
I'm
the
just
name
a
of the
private
girl?
detective who spends half of what he makes on booze, and the other half to pay the rent for an office that looks like a
Yeah, I'm
dump.
not sure.
What destiny do you think I might have?
I'm not talking about your destiny, Jack, but the girls.
Girls.
She's just a little girl, kidnapped by a wacky archaeologist from who knows where.
So, you really think that Professor Zindler was nuts? You think that those dreams you had were due to exhaustion? That it was only a series of coincidences that brought you here? A coincidence that your friend with the red hair knew Marsetti? A coincidence that the owner of the dive you live in is the same guy who hosted Nicholas? Jack, that girl can change the future.
If she could really do what you say, don't you think she'd have done something to avoid all this?
I don't know how it works. I kill people. I don't study ancient prophecies.
Maybe if
But I do
you
know
didn't
one thing.
kill people.
If you're here, you've been given a chance.
What are you talking about?
Coming here, you must have seen some sort of floating clock.
Yes, too peculiar not to notice it.
That's your life, Jack. And if you're here, the hands have stopped. But you can go back.
You mean I can be resuscitated? I'll be walking around New York like one of those zombies from horror novels?
No, you'll go back in
It doesn't
time.
work like that. When you go back, you won't remember this place, and you'll do the same things you already did.
Well, that's no fair.
Great. I can't live, but I can die as often as I want.
Right. Or maybe something could change. Destiny could give you a second chance.
That's her
How?
name, isn't it?
You won't know until you
That's
try.
the girl's name.
Goodbye, Sean.
Goodbye, Jack.
Nice name for a cafe. I hope they give drinks on the house, because I left my wallet in my other life.
Ha! Huh. I don't know. It could be just some metaphysical mumbo jumbo that happens every once in a while. I mean, that would explain the dreams, you know. So let's do some hand moving here. I'll just back up the clock a little bit.
And what do you want to do? Kill me? I can see it on your face that you've never shot anyone. You're not that kind of guy. You send your men to do your dirty work.
You're right. I've never shot anyone, even though many men and women died because I ordered it.
How brave.
But you know, there's a first time for everything. It was destiny, Del Nero.
Haha!
How is it possible that I'm still alive?
Check the bullet.
Sean's bottle of rye stopped the bullet. Who would have thought? Saved by a movie cliche.
Haha!
Sean, it looks like I owe you my life.
You're a lucky guy.
You're the one they call the Turk.
And you're the detective they're all talking about.
Are you here to avenge the death of your friend, Marzetti?
My friend Marzetti? I hope you're joking. I wanted him dead more than you did.
Oh.
I never liked him. The way he treats women is awful, and his joints are as disgusting as the people who go there.
Huh.
So what do you want from me?
Good guy, Turk.
You're more important than you believe, and I need you for my plans.
What plans?
I don't have to tell you.
What makes you think I'll go along with your plans?
I'll take you to the girl.
Why would
Okay.
you do that?
Let's
Let's
go.
say I have an interest in throwing a monkey wrench in Miss Diaz's plans.
I see.
So what do you want to do? Are you coming with me?
When are we leaving?
As soon as my man convinces your red-headed friend to come with us,
What does Greta have to do with all this?
you're all involved.
And she
Even
has
the
the
most
car.
insignificant extra can change the plot of a whole film, De Niro. And I don't want that to happen. I'm a perfectionist.
I've already seen your perfectionism in action.
You'll have time to complain later on, De Niro. We have a plane to catch now.
Wouldn't it be gone by now?
You don't have problems with the heat.
Well,
because
okay.
Where we're going, they say the sun could kill you.
Traveling with you, I think the sun is going to be the least of my problems.
I'm starting to understand why Miss Diaz is so fond of you. I've known you for 5 minutes, and I like you already.
I hope you aren't upset that the feeling isn't mutual.
Del Nero, forget everything that you think you know about this story. You don't know anything.
All right.
You've never seen the dark face of a god.
Sure.
The sun is already high when we take off. The plane flies into the sun, and the enormous ball of fire envelops the plane until every bit of its metal fuselage disappears.
And that was
For
the
a
second
moment,
time I
think
died.
that that's exactly where we're headed. Going to challenge the sun, immense and unreachable, considered a god since ancient times.
I mean, you could chase
but before
one.
takeoff, I glanced at the flight plan, and I found out that our destination is slightly closer. The city of Damascus, Syria. That's
What?
where we're headed.
Okay. Sure. Oh. The end. Well, there we go, I guess. I was wondering, is like, too many plot threads here, and they don't finish any of them. Well, they finish some of them. You could catch a plane with a faster plane, yes? Yeah, well, okay. Thank you to Phoenix for letting me do the streaming here. Thank you to the developers for making this noir game with faces, yes? Little disappointed that we have a cliffhanger here and no part 2. Here's some of these people that I actually know. Yes. I'll just let the credits run here. It's one of my habits. I let credits run for however long it takes for every game I play. Just because, you know, gives them the respect they deserve for making something. Just taking my time. The Wintermute. Mr. Neo Geo. Fun guy, good with kids. Face Noir. Whoosh. And that's it. That's the game. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna stop early today. I thought there'd be a little more puzzle there at the end, but I was caught off guard by all of the limbo and the cliffhanger. Gasp. Yup. Dannazione. Next. Well, next game is going to be Supreme League of Patriots, which is going to be different because it will make all of the jokes for me. I will not have to say anything. I'll make some jokes, but it'll make most jokes. It is a funny game. All right. Where did my